So it's like this is the world we live in, right? You cannot expect a mental asylum to be a monastery, or likewise, otherwise, you will be in struggles. There are so many ways to do the right thing, quote unquote, the right thing, but the thing that's feared the most is the thing that's most comfortable. When you're faced in a disgusting situation, learn to just walk away from it. Yeah, it's easy to say walk away from someone if they're trying to stab you, but reality is you have to protect your own self. And let's take it to the energy level because you can, as an empath, after I've lived these long years, I realize that some people don't know shit about shit, and they'll come around you, to test whether you are the shit, only to make you feel like you ain't the shit at all. And in my religion, we speak of respecting someone's not body, their space, right? When you call space Akash, the element of ether, which is technically non physical in its dimension, you cannot expect someone who's on such a high vibration to bow their head or to come down and have a conversation about some nonsense. After a certain period of time, you're intelligent enough to make decisions for yourself. In my religion, they say you have to die for something if you really want it. Not literally, but allegorically. To die means to exit whatever you think that you are, to be greater than what you are yesterday, right? That's growth. That's real growth. But a person who doesn't even value that shouldn't be mingling around with people who value that, right? It's like the white rabbit doesn't need to be friends with the black rabbit, but they are still rabbits, right? Regardless of their gender clarity or whatever shit that is associated with rabbits. The reality is, don't let them mess your vibe up. When your vibe gets messed up, as a man, from my heart, I can tell you it's the most difficult thing to fix back up because you can take away food, shelter, all this shit, and I'll still be okay. But if my vibe is messed up, I don't think any of these luxury things can ever make me feel like, hey, this is life. This is worth living. Like me taking my personal time as a value can actually cause egos to be built up in other people who want to like say, hey, you're actually useless. You can't think for yourself. Let's do it for you. That's the first step you need to know you need to cut.